Hello guys, we will study here class 7th NCERT chapter 4 water. So till now we have completed some topic of water. Now we will see the movement of water or the ocean circulation. So as we study that under the ocean there are whatever the circulation is happened, that's are known by the waves, tide, current. So first of all we will study the waves. Okay, here we'll see waves are formed when wind is scrap across the ocean surface. The stronger the wind blows, the bigger the wave becomes. Okay, so when the waves occur, exactly, suppose this is a water layer, water stream. Okay, so whenever the oceans winds scrap to the ocean surface, the waves start blowing. When you are playing, throw a ball on the beach and the ball falls into the water, what happens? It is a fun to watch how the ball gets washed back to the shore by the waves. Basically you can see just like if you are moving to the near to the beaches or any water bodies like a river also, so that should be the movement water body. Okay, you cannot try it on the bucket, okay, because in the bucket water is not moving. So suppose if you are throwing the balls, okay, so what will be happen? The water circulation, due to water circulation, the ball will come back to you. When the water on the surface of the ocean rises and fall alternately, they are called the waves. So basically what happened, when the water, suppose this is a just stream, okay, you throw the ball, okay, and when this ball get back to you, okay, this is exactly known as waves. Now during a storm, the winds blowing at a very high speed form a huge waves. This may cause tremendous destruction. Okay, so basically sometimes what happen when there is a storm, ठीक है, आंधी तूफान kind का नहीं आता है, sometimes due to like a very bad weather condition. Okay, so what happen, this waves become huge, this waves of speed increases. Okay, now this may cause the tremendous destruction. An earthquake and volcanic eruption on the underwater landslides can shift large amount of ocean water. So basically so what happened, suppose some when the speed of waves increases suddenly, this may cause the so much destruction on the earth surface. Or if you can also understand, see, if this is a land, okay, if this is a land, here earthquake is occurring, here volcanic eruptions are coming, so there will be some destruction. Okay, but suppose this is a water body and here also earthquake and volcanic eruption are taking place, so this destruction will be far or much larger as compared to this destruction. Got it now? Okay, as a result a huge tidal wave called tsunami. So when this waves increases their height or they are at a high speed, they call known as tsunami. That may be high speed as 15 m is formed. So this the speed of tsunami may be 15 meter. The largest tsunami ever measured was 150 meter high. So till now the tsunami whose highest speed was measured 150. This waves travel at a speed of more than 700 km per hour. So you can imagine if the average highest speed of tsunami were 15 meter, so this travel to the measure distance to the 150 meter. This waves travel at the speed of more than 700 km per. The tsunami of 2004 caused the spread damage in the coastal area of India. So you can see कि जब 2004 में सुनामी आई थी तो उसने जो हमारा कोस्टल एरिया था उसको कितना ज़्यादा इफेक्ट किया था. द इंदिरा पॉइंट इन अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड गॉट सबमर्ज्ड आफ्टर द सुनामी. आपको ये पता है, हमने जब एनसीईआरटी की क्लासेस अटेम्प्ट की थी कि जो हमारा लाइक सदर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे हमारा इंदिरा पॉइंट था, ठीक है, लेकिन जब 2000 में सुनामी आई थी तो उसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि ये इंदिरा पॉइंट सबमर्ज हुआ था. अब ये दिखाई नहीं देता, तो आप समझ सकते हो कि सुनामी की वजह से कितना बड़ा डिस्ट्रक्शन होता है. यहाँ पे हम सबसे पहले देखते हैं कि सुनामी का मतलब क्या होता है. सुनामी इज़ अ जापानीज वर्ड दैट मीन्स hub or waves as the harbors get destroyed whenever there is a tsunami. So basically आप समझ सकते हैं कि सुनामी जो है एक जापानीज वर्ड से ओरिजिनेट हुआ है. इसका मतलब होता है हवर वेव्स. जब भी हवर्स आता है तो ये क्या होता है, डिस्ट्रॉय करता है. नाउ द सुनामी, द अर्थ पैंडेमोनियम. ओके, सुनामी और द हवर वेव. ओके, सुनामी को हम हर्बर वेव भी बोलते हैं बिकॉज ये जापानीज़ वर्ड है और जापानीज़ में इसका मीनिंग हर्बर वेव होता है. Was struck havoc in the Indian Ocean on the 26th December 2004. We are studying about here about the 2004 tsunami. The wave was the result of earthquake that had its epicenter close to the western boundary of Sumatra. ठीक है, बोला जाता है कि जो वेव था वो बेसिकली अर्थक्वेक की वजह से आया था. क्यों? क्योंकि जो इसका एपिसेंटर था दैट was located to the boundary of Sumatra. The magnitude of earthquake was 9 on the Richter scale. So you can see the magnitude of the earthquake was 9th approximate to the Richter scale. So you can see the how high magnitude were of the earthquake. As the Indian plate went under the Burma plate, there was a sudden movement of the sea floor causing the earthquake. So basically what happened there that time in the 2004, we can see, okay, Indian plate were there. Okay, when Indian plate were under the Burma plate, okay, there, so basically there was a movement between two plates. Okay, we when we were studying about the earthquake, there we study whenever there is a movement between two layer of earth, then friction is developed between these two layers and the force is developed, that is known as earthquake. Now, as there was a sudden movement of sea floor causing the earthquake, because जैसे कि हमने अभी देखा कि when there is an earthquake under the sea, then the destruction will be more as compared to the land. So basically what happened, there were the two plates were there and there were movement among them. So basically when they get displaced, the earthquake caused the larger destruction. Now, ocean floor was displaced by the about 10 to 20 meter until in the downwardly direction. So the ocean floor get displaced, okay, about the 10 to 20 meter, okay, towards the downwardly direction. You can see the from the 10 to 20 meter from the main level. Now, a huge mass of ocean water flowed to fill in the gap that was being created by the displacement. So basically what happened, this was the displaced area, okay, this was the area which was get displaced. So a huge mass of water gap was filled. This marked the withdrawal of the water mass from the coastlines of the land masses in the South and Southeast Asia. So basically what happened, ये जो मार्क था वो बेसिकली किससे कवर हुआ था, कोस्टलाइन लैंड मासेस से जो साउथ और साउथ एशिया में था. नाउ आफ्टर थ्रस्टिंग ऑफ द इंडियन प्लेट बिलो द बर्मा प्लेट, द वाटर मास रस्ट बैक टुवर्ड्स द कोस्टलाइन. सो बेसिकली यू कैन सी कि व्हेन देयर वाज अ कमिंग ऑफ filled of the water, that plate get rushed to the back coastline. Tsunami travel at a speed of about 800 km per hour, comfortable to speed of commercial aircraft, completely washed away. So basically tsunami occurred that time, okay, and that speed was 800 km per hour. So आप समझ सकते हैं कि अगर कोई भी सुनामी की स्पीड जो हो, अगर वो 800 किलोमीटर पर घंटे चल रही तो वो कितना ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शन ला सकती है. नाउ some of the island in the Indian Ocean, the Indra Point, we already saw कि there was a Indra Point located, okay, so Andaman and Nicobar Island, so that got merged, southernmost point of India. As the wave moved from the earthquake epicenter from Sumatra toward the Andaman Island and Sri Lanka, the wave length decreases from with the डिक्रीजिंग डेप्थ ऑफ वाटर. सो आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे जैसे ये जो वेव था वो एपिसेंटर से सुमत्रा की तरफ जब मूव कर रहा था तो उसकी जो लेंथ थी वो बेसिकली डिक्रीज हो गई थी. द ट्रैवल स्पीड ऑल्सो डिक्लाइन फ्रॉम 700 to 900 किलोमीटर. सो स्पीड वेयर ऑल्सो गेट डिक्लाइन पर आवर टू लेस देन 70 किलोमीटर. सुनामी वेव्स ट्रेवल अप टू डेप्थ ऑफ 3 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम द कोस्ट, किलिंग मोर देन 10,000 पीपल एंड अफेक्टेड मोर देन लैक ऑफ हाउसेज. सो यू कैन सी कि कितना बड़ा मेजर डिस्ट्रैक्शन होगा कि अगर वो 3 किलोमीटर अंदर से जाके उसने डिस्ट्रैक्शन क्रिएट किया होगा तो ऑब्वियसली वो जो सुनामी की स्पीड होगी वो बहुत ज़्यादा तेज होगी. तो उसने हम देख सकते हैं कि जब 2004 का सुनामी आया था उस टाइम पे कितना बड़ा डिस्ट्रैक्शन हुआ था. नाउ in India, the most affected were the coastal area of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Puducherry and Andaman and Nicobar. So we can see the obviously there were the most destruction in the southern area. So southern area will get more affected due to this tsunami. While the earthquake cannot be predicted in advance, it is possible to give a 3 hour notice of potential tsunami. So we can see कि like earthquake जो होता है उसको हम पहले से प्रोडक्ट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन सुनामी को हम 3 घंटे आने के 3 घंटे पहले से हम प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हैं. सच अर्ली वार्निंग सिस्टम आर इन अ प्लेस अक्रॉस द पैसिफिक ओशन. सो बेसिकली ऐसी जो अर्ली वार्निंग होती है वो पैसिफिक ओशन के आसपास होती है, बट नॉट इन अ इंडियन ओशन. लेकिन ये जो वार्निंग होती है, जैसे सी हम कैसे समझ सकते हैं, जैसे ये पैसिफिक ओशन है, ये इंडियन ओशन, यहाँ पे जब सुनामी आने वाला है तो यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ होगी जिससे हमें पता चल सकता है. पर इंडियन ओशन में ऐसा नहीं होता, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो मूवमेंट होता है वो सडन में होता है, और सडन में डिस्ट्रक्टिव मूवमेंट होता है. सुनामी आर द रेयर इन इंडियन ओशन एज द सेस्मिक एक्टिविटी इज लेस एज कम्पेयर टू पैसिफिक. ओके, वी कैन ऑल्सो सी वन थिंग कि लाइक सुनामी जो है वो इंडियन ओशन में बहुत कम आता है एज कम्पेयर टू द पैसिफिक. रीज़न क्योंकि इंडियन ओशन में सेस्मिक एक्टिविटी बहुत कम होती है एज कम्पेयर टू पैसिफिक. सो आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टैंड दिस, you are understanding this now. The tsunami that ravaged the South and Southeast Asian coast in December 2004 is the most devastating tsunami in the last several hundred years. So we can see here कि from last 100 years this tsunami was one of the most devastating. The large damage caused to life property was primarily a result of lack of monitoring, the early warning system and knowledge among the coast dwellers of Indian Ocean. So we can see कि अगर ऐसा होता है कि मान लो सुनामी आने से पता चल जाता तो ऑब्वियसली ये जो मेजर डिस्ट्रक्शन होते हैं उसको हम कुछ बचा सकते थे, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ. The first indication that tsunami is approaching is the rapid withdrawal of water from the coastal region followed by destructive waves. So basically जो पहला जो इंडिकेशन हुआ था वो क्या था, वो ये बता रहा था कि जो विड्रॉल जब हो रहा था तब हमें समझ में आया था कि वो सुनामी आ रहा है. व्हेन दिस हैपेंड ऑन द कोस्ट, इंस्टेड ऑफ पीपल गोइंग टू द हाई ग्राउंड, दे स्टार्टेड असेंबलिंग एट द कोस्ट टू व्यू द मिरेकल्स. ओके, सो यू कैन सी हाउ द इंडियंस आर बेसिकली समटाइम्स दे रिएक्ट एज अ फुलिश पीपल. तो आप देख सकते हो कि जब वहाँ पे सुनामी आ रहा है तो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, बेसिकली दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू, वी ऑलरेडी रीड द सम पैरामीटर्स कि जब भी अर्थक्वेक, वल्कनीज या कोई भी अर्थ वो एक्टिविटीज़ होती है तो हमें बेसिकली लैंड की तरफ जाना चाहिए, ना कि डाउनवर्ड्स की तरफ. एज कंसिक्वेंस देयर वॉज अ लार्ज कैजुअलिटी ऑफ क्यूरियस ऑन लोकल्स व्हेन द gigantic waves struck. So basically this we understand, and I hope you have understand this and enjoyed a lot. We will come to the next class with the next time.